Hey everyone, it's Sarah and I am back to film a very nerve-wracking week. This is the week that I take my exams, and so I graduated from pharmacy school in May and now I have to take the licensure exams, and hopefully then I will be an official licensed registered pharmacist. So to plan this week, I wanted to use a kit that had some sort of a studious vibe to it, but also something that made me really happy and kind of calming, I guess. And so I'm using this kit from Melo Paper Studio. This is the Bell kit, and Melo Paper Studio does tons and tons of beautiful photo kits, and she's done a lot of photo kits that are based off of fairy tales. I know she has like a Cinderella one, Peter Pan, The Little Mermaid, and this one in particular is Beauty and the Beast. And Beauty and the Beast is my favorite Disney movie. Belle is my favorite princess. I love Beauty and the Beast. And so I thought this would be perfect to plan this week because, you know, it has the studious vibe, but it's also, you know, just kind of a fun kit, in my opinion. So it's not too stressful to look at, more or less. So anyways, I have just 3 pages. I picked them up a la carte. So the first page I have all of the full boxes and then the flags. We have the washi strips and some appointment labels and quarter boxes. We also have some headers and then these little like arrow washi strips. Then we have half boxes and, you know, thicker washi strips, and then we have our date covers. So I am going to get started with the sidebar and date covers. I don't have bottom washi for this kit, so I'll just leave that blank, I think. I don't know, maybe I'll pull in washi later because I don't really have a ton of plans, especially on the 11th. I'll just be studying a ton, the 12th, or, you know, and taking my test, and then the 12th it'll be taking another test, so there's not necessarily a ton of plans. So, you know, the bottom washi would be welcome, but I don't have it in this kit because I didn't pick up this that page of the kit, and so I'll probably just try to do without and then try to fill it in as best I can. But then I will come back and we will plan the plans for the week. Okay, there is everything laid down so far. I ended up pulling in some gold foiled date numbers from 472 and Maine, and then I pulled in some extras from my stash to do the sidebar. This is a habit tracker, I believe, left over from a Chloe Collectives kit. This is a sidebar box from 472 in Maine, as well as this checklist. And then the glitter headers are from Sticker Bloom. And then I ended up just putting in, since there's 9 full boxes and I know I want to use them all and I don't really want to cover them up too much, I ended up putting 2 in the sidebar just to kind of fill up space. And then I left the flags because they actually match this blue pretty perfectly. So anyways, that is where we're at so far. Now let's move into Monday. So on Monday, the first thing I want to mark is that my mom is flying to see my sister. My sister just had a baby, which is very exciting, and so she went to go see my sister, or is gonna go fly to see my sister, and then I'm gonna go after my tests are done on Thursday. I am going to drive to my sister's house, and then I'll get to see my mom and my sister, and I think my grandparents are going to be in town too, so it'll be a very family packed weekend, or actually kind of extending into the next week as well, so it'll be really good. But I wanted to use these airplane stickers from the Paperly Bowtique just to mark that down, you know, because I text my mom a lot and call my mom a lot. So then it'll be nice to know just kind of like what her flight time is, or just remember that she's flying in general that day. So then I also have a bill due that day. I actually have a bill due on Monday that I've already paid, and then I have a bill due on Friday. But I need to pay the bill on Friday basically now, because otherwise I'm gonna forget. And you know, especially with a lot of other events going on this week, I feel like I should just get them out of the way and just make sure everything is paid, you know, until I come back on Monday. So I will just kind of write in either both of the bills or just the one on for Friday, kind of on that day. It's also my grandpa's birthday, and so I want to pull in one of these little balloon stickers from Clarissa Plans It All, and then maybe let's actually do a box from EbeeGbee, and we'll do, I feel like I want to do this one with more white. I think that Bill Do sticker was from EbeeGbee as well. Just an old kit leftover. I didn't have two Bill Do's that matched this kit, and so that's part of the reason why I'm marking both of the bills on Monday. So we'll mark down that it is his birthday. And then I work this day, and this is the only day I work this week because of my tests. I took basically the rest of the week off, either in preparation for the test or for the afterwards relaxation, and just, you just finished a test, you know, like you need a break, kind of a day off. So I'm just gonna mark it in. Oh, what did I have? Okay, yeah, I have one of these to mark it. So just want to make sure my icon doesn't match my half box, but it doesn't. So I think I was gonna pull in this blue. These are from the Paperly Bowtique, and these are her stethoscope icons. These are actually pretty old. She doesn't sell them anymore, but she's revamping things right now, so I'm not sure, you know, what she's bringing back to the shop. I know she's gonna start doing, instead of like these one icon sheets, she's gonna do samplers. So like, you know, a travel theme sampler, or, you know, planning theme sampler, that kind of thing. So I will just mark down work that way, and then I need to study. Let me put down a full box first. And gosh, which one should I put down? I think I'm gonna put down the one with the teacup, because you know, it has a stack of books, which is obviously I'm gonna be studying this day, but I'm also gonna just need to, it's gonna be Monday. I don't drink tea, but it kind of, you know, caffeine, get some stuff done, kind of a full box. And then for studying, I pulled out these from EbeeGbee. I'm like down to, you know, the scraps on my study stickers, and so I have these from EbeeGbee. I figured I'd mark studying Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, because even though Wednesday I have a test, I have another test on Thursday, so I'll probably have to come back and study at least some amount of time. And let's see, how do I want to mark this? I feel bad, I don't want to cover up the little heart, but I think I'm gonna have to. The little book stickers are from the Paperly Boutique, and I just liked them. I thought they were just a really nice gray, and I liked the doodly quality for this kit. And then studying, and then, oh gosh, I need to figure out a couple of things. So I need to review the test center rules, because I want to make sure that I have everything ready to go and that I'm not forgetting anything. And so I'm going to mark that down, maybe with one of these appointment labels, or should I just do a quarter box? Maybe I'll just do a quarter box. And yeah, I just want to make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Like, I did my nails today, and I'm hoping I can have my nails done, because otherwise I'll have to take them off. But just things like that, where it's like, I don't think this is going to be a rule, but at the same time I don't want to get there and then have it be a problem. And like, I know I need to bring my passport to, you know, as a form of identification, and just if there's any other stuff like that. I know I need to bring snacks, but I don't know, just figuring out everything and just rereading everything, because it's been a little while since I've read it. That computer sticker is also from Clarissa Plans It All, And then I also need to water my plants this day. And I need to figure out if I can set up like an automatic waterer. I'm gonna use these little watering cans from the Paperly Bowtique. I know there's such a thing out there where it's like you just stick it in your plant and then it oozes water for, you know, however long until you come back. And so I just need like buy one. I'm gonna go to the store tomorrow. It's currently like Saturday of the week before, and so I'm gonna try to go to the store tomorrow and see if I can find one. If not, I need to make one because I watched a video and it didn't look too hard, but you know, I'm not that I'm crafty, but I'm not that crafty. So then on to Tuesday, I'm basically off the rest of the week. I don't think I'm gonna mark it though, because I know I am. I'm gonna start off with studying, and I'm gonna mark it in the exact same way, except I think I'm gonna use the blue study sticker. It's a little bit of a different blue. It's a little bit lighter, but I think it'll be just fine. But I'm gonna mark it like that. And it's always hard just figuring out, you know, lining things up about the same place, you know, so they don't look too horribly off. And then I'm going to do some studying in the morning, and then I need to make sure I'm all packed up. And so for packing, let me think, I have 3 things down on my list so far, so I think I'm going to pull out maybe another checklist from 472 in Maine. What color gray was in this kit? It was kind of not one of these grays. I'm gonna grab this box. It's gonna be the same like 3 that I grabbed for the sidebar, the bottom 3, because I think they match the best. And then I'm gonna pull in probably another glitter header, I think, and then just kind of have a little packing list, like things that are really important to remember. I mean, like my ID and my, you know, my passport and my snacks I think are really important, but then I also have swimsuit on there because relaxation is important as well, because I figure the hotel that I'm going to be staying at has a pool and a gym, and so bring stuff for both, you know, just depending on what I'm feeling on like Wednesday night or Tuesday night. So there's my packing list, and I pulled out one of these. I might just wait to put it in there for my checklist to see how my writing fills up, but these are from Nikki Plus 3, and I didn't have a suitcase sticker that matched the colors of the kit, but I thought I could have used like the gray, like it's like a laundry pile or a pile of sheets or something, but now that I've used the gray checklist, I'm not sure that I'm going to actually end up using it, but we'll just see. And then I need to drive to the hotel, and for that I'm going to pull in another one of these Clarissa Plans It All stickers. These ones are little cars, and she's not, like I said, I think I said, she's not open anymore, but she has a lot of these really like unique colors in her multicolor stickers, or had, and so it just ended up matching, you know, a lot of the things that I wanted had a color that matched. And so for this one, I think I'm gonna end up using that same kind of like mauve-y purple color, and I'm just gonna put that in the corner. And then I wanted to mark it that I need to check into the hotel, and I'm just gonna use a little flag for that. And we're gonna do, I think, another mauve. And then I pulled out these from Sunset Sticker Co, and they're like the little location markers, and I just thought that would be cute for marking, like checking in. Oops, that'll be fine. I feel like, I think this box is really crooked because I think I probably cut my checklist crooked. Gosh, am I gonna be able to peel this up? Let me like try to peel this up and straighten this out, and then I'll come back. Okay, there, that's straightened out a little bit because I think my checklist was cut a little crooked, so then I lined that up crooked as well. But I think that looks a little bit better. Then I just want to mark checking into my hotel, and then I'm going to try to decide where I want to put the full box. I think I'm going to put the full box at the bottom of the day, so let's just put that in there. Let's maybe do, oh gosh, there's so many good ones. So let's do the little door. Because it could be like a, you know, do not disturb kind of a box. Okay, so there's that, and then what else did I have? I wanted to check in, and then I want to make sure to go to bed early is the only other thing I really wanted to mark. And so I pulled out these. These are from Little Red Prince, and I have the little gray one to mark down, you know, going to bed early. And I think I want to pull in something, maybe a washi strip, because I don't really have a ton of washi strips. Let's do the one. Let's do the one with the silverware, or I guess it's not silverware, it's like the mirror handle and like the brush handle. And I'm just gonna layer that on top like so, and then put bed early, and then I'll probably write down, I'll probably go out for dinner somewhere, and so I'll mark that down. Moving on to Wednesday, this is like a super nerve-wracking day. So I want to make sure to mark down that I'm going to get breakfast, and I pulled out a couple of different stickers. I'm not sure which one I'm going to use, but I pulled out a couple. So I want to mark down that I want to get breakfast, and then I want to mark down what time I need to arrive at my test. So for breakfast, I think I'm going to use one of these little appointment labels, and I think I'm going to do the gray. And I picked a hotel that had like a good breakfast. I have to be at my testing center. I need to double check it, but I think I need to be there at 7:30, I think. And so this breakfast starts at 6:30, so figured that was good. It'd give me plenty of time to get in and get settled. So I'm gonna use this little croissant sticker from the sticker party just to mark down what time breakfast starts, and then I'm also gonna mark down what time I need to arrive for my test, and I'm gonna use one of these little bow paperclip stickers from Chloe Collectives to mark that down. I think I'm just gonna stick it on the other side, so I'll wait out the 8 o'clock because I have to arrive at least 30 minutes early for my test, but I don't think that the facility opens until 30 minutes before my test because I'm at the earliest time slot, and so I'm gonna try to be in the parking lot 5 minutes early, or 5 minutes before the 30 minutes that I'm supposed to be there or whatever. So, 5 minutes before they open, basically. And then my test is the next thing. So, golly gee, gotta mark that with a big, big box. So, I'm gonna do the pink box, pink, mauve, purple, because there's not a ton in this area, and this color makes me very happy. It's just very pretty. And then for the test, I think I'm gonna mark, which color mark? I think this blue works pretty well. And I'm gonna mark that just in that corner there. And I'll write my test name and then the time or something to that effect. Then I'm going to put down a full box because it is a 6-hour long test and it will take me a while. So I think I want to do the one with all the books, like the library box. And then after my test, I'm gonna have some me time and get dinner somewhere and relax. So I'm gonna pull out one of these little drink stickers from the sticker party. This one is like a martini of some sort. And I think I'm gonna pull out a flag. And I think I wanna do blue since I haven't had a lot of blue on this day. And then, but I can't like goof off or study or relax too much because I still have a test the next day, and so I'm gonna put down some studying as well. It'll basically, I think, or what I envision is it'll basically just be reviewing my flashcards again. So I feel like things are going to be out of order on this day because I'm not really sure when studying will be in comparison to the relaxation. It could be that I go back, relax a little bit, and then like just by watching YouTube or a movie or something, and then do some studying and then go out for dinner. But it'll be kind of in the nighttime vicinity, and then I also will have space for if I do anything else, like watch a movie or just marking going to bed early or something like that. Then on Thursday it's gonna be kind of a similar marking, except I think I'm gonna do a flag for breakfast, and I'm gonna do a mauve pink flag. And then for the breakfast icon, I'm going to use, should I use the toast or should I use something else? I have like the little blueberries, those are kind of cute, or I have like the forks on this page. Maybe I'll just do a fork. Just to keep it simple. Okay, so then that looks actually really good. And then I want to mark down that I need to arrive at my test. I think it's basically the exact same time because I have the first testing slot for I think both of my tests, which is kind of nice just because it's like you get it over with. You know, I probably won't sleep super great because I'll be nervous, but at least you get it over and done with early in the day and you're not waiting around all day to take it. Because I always hated taking afternoon tests in school, and I'm a morning person, and so I'd rather have it in the morning, if that makes sense. I also want to mark down some other things. Okay, so I'm going to mark down my test first, and I'm going to use the gold box. I think there's fireworks going off outside, but it also, they've been doing a ton of construction around my house. Because they're building more apartments, and it like also sounds like when they're doing work on the apartments, like it's the same sort of sound, but it's also, you know, 10 o'clock at night, and so I feel like it's probably fireworks, not someone working super late into the night. So then for my test, I'm going to grab the exact same little icon from the Paperly Bowtique, and for this one, which one should I grab? I'm kind of thinking the pink, like the mauve, whatever color that is. It's a little bit lighter, but I think it'll work just fine. Okay, so then I'll have that test, and I'm gonna mark down just a couple of other things. It is payday that day, and oh, I also need to mark checking out. Oh wow. I know that I'm gonna check out, so that is fine. But I want to mark payday and that I have my savings that day. So for payday, I have these from 472 in Maine, and I'm gonna use kind of it's like an in-between shade of these two, I think. And so I'm gonna use those, I think, just over a strip of washi. And then I'll put that next. And then I want to mark down that it is my savings as well, and for that I think I'm going to pull in a flag and do it that way, and I'm going to just do a blue flag, and I don't really mind it taking up more space because honestly I'm probably going to be very, very lazy after all my tests are done this day. So then I need to drive to my sister's house, and so for that I pulled out this road sticker from Let's Start Planning, and I think I'm going to do a full box first. And I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do, ooh, I would do the candle, but I just did the candle, so let's maybe do the book, since it's kind of my last test. And then I'm gonna just put down the little road sticker, and I'll mark down driving, and then I get to meet my niece this day. So my sister had a baby, and she had a little baby girl. She was waiting, you know, to be surprised because I think it's gonna be their last child. And so they wanted to be surprised, and so we all didn't know whether it would be a boy or a girl, and it was a girl. So then I have these stickers from Rory's Sweet Addictions. These are actually her baby boy onesies, but I figured I bought both sets, the boy and the girl, because I figured, you know, like the purple would be good, and like all the blues, you know, just to match. I'm more about matching spreads, so I'm going to use this little like tan polka dot one and mark down meeting her. And then I'm just not going to mark anything else that day. I think it'll actually, I think this test is actually only 2.5 hours long, whereas this one was 6. And so even with like driving to my sister's house, I think I'll get there early afternoon. And so I think I'll have plenty of time to do other things. I think I'm just going to save it for my memory planner. Then on the Friday, I am going to mark down, I'm going to do my sister and my mom's nails, but before I mark that, I think I'm going to put a full box at the top, and I'm going to do the one that has the, like the mirror and the brush, because it is, I'm going to do their nails, and so that kind of feels, you know, glamour and relaxation, beauty, that kind of stuff. And so I'm going to pull in a pink box to mark that down. And then I have these nail polish stickers from the Paperly Boutique, and I was going to use a blue one. And I'm just going to mark or white out the 12 and have it hang down a little bit. Oh, that looks really good. I was worried it was going to be too dark, but I like that a lot. And then I am going to mark down, my niece has her newborn pictures this day, and I don't actually know if we're going to, like, how I am going to be involved with the helping, you know, if I'm going to go and drive my niece and nephew home once, like, their part of the picture taking is done, or what. But, you know, or if I'm staying home and entertaining. I think my grandparents are going to be there, I think Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And so, you know, entertain my grandparents, because my sister, she's like, we don't all need to go to do the pictures. I'm like, well, you are right, but you know, people are going to want to go, or my grandma at least is probably going to want to go, even if she doesn't say she wants to go. So I am going to pull in, actually I'm going to pull in one of the half boxes. It's kind of, it's not quite a half box, I guess. It's like an almost half box. And then I didn't pull out anything to mark the newborn pictures, so I'll just wait and pull something in later. And then the rest of the night, I don't really know what we're doing. I think my sister said we might have corn on the cob this day. My grandparents are from Iowa, and so they get really good corn on the cob, and so I think that's what we're gonna do that day. But I'm not entirely sure. So I'm just gonna kind of see where it takes me. And then on Saturday, I really don't, these 2 days I really just don't have a ton planned. Like once I get into my vacation part of the week, I don't really have a ton planned. But it is, I have a giveaway that I'm doing for work, and it ends that day. So I want to mark that down, and I think I'm going to mark it down with a half box, or a quarter box. And then I have these stickers from the Paperly Boutique, and I think I am going to use this kind of light mauve shade just to mark down that the giveaway ends. It actually ends at like midnight or whatever, but I just want to mark that down so that I'm thinking about it that day. And then my nephew has a birthday party sometime this day, and so I'm just going to mark that down just because, yeah, I'm not going to the birthday party, but just that they're going to be gone at some point for a birthday party. And I think it's in their neighborhood, and so it doesn't sound like they're going to be gone for like long necessarily, but I'm going to just mark that down with a flag. And once again, I'll have to pull an icon for that one because I pulled all of the stickers I wanted to use for the kit, and then my sister was on the phone with me and she was telling me about all these other things going on, so I will add that in later. And then on Sunday I need to choose the winners for the giveaway. I'm going to start off by putting the full box at the bottom of the day. And then I need to choose the winners, so I am going to use something. I feel like I'm going to use another camera, but I want to mark it up at the top, and so I might use a flag and then just pull in something else, or like maybe a computer sticker or something of that nature. But I'm going to just put this at the top here, and then I'll just mark choosing the winners. Or maybe even like a Happy Mail box. That would be pretty good because I'm not doing it, but once we choose the winners, then the like the office assistant is going to send off, we're giving away pieces of china, which I don't know, that would have been like good to use that little box, but we got like branded china or whatnot, and so the crest, I guess. And so anyways, then that was what we were giving away. And then once again, nothing really planned this day, but when at the nighttime, sometime in the night, my mom is flying home. So I think it's like around 3 o'clock in the afternoon, roughly. And so I'm gonna just set this in kind of at the 2 o'clock area. That way I still have plenty of room to mark whatever my sister and I do afterwards. And then I pulled out these from the Planner Junkie, and I think I'm gonna just do the gray. And I'm just gonna mark it like so. Just that my mom flies out, and I'll write in what time, because I might be the one taking her to the airport, because I don't know, my nephew sometimes likes to go, they have like an airplane on the ceiling in their airport, and so he always likes to go and look at that. But depending on how crazy that day is, it might be me taking my mom to the airport, or it might be everyone taking my mom to the airport, so we'll just see. Okay, so anyways, I think that is where I'm at so far in the week. Like I said, it kind of putters out once, you know, the stuff I've been working for a while is done. But it'll be nice to just kind of have a little bit of a break and just be done with the tests, no matter how they went or whatnot. Just be done with them. I don't find out my scores for like another week, or sometime in the next week I would find out. So I mean, I don't know, potentially I could find out this week, but I think it'll be next week. And it's super nerve-wracking because it's like, well, if you don't pass, then you have to, you know, wait a certain amount of time and then take them again. So just fingers crossed that I pass. But let me show you what I have left in the kit so far. I'll fill it in, and then I'll show you what I have at the very end of the week, or what I have down at the end of the week. But I still have a couple of boxes left. I have quite a few washi strips this week. I didn't pull in as many as I have in the past, or, you know, in past spreads. So I'll be interested. I don't know how I'm going to use all of them, if I'll just use them for space fillers, or what, or if I just won't use them. And then I have a couple of hat boxes, and then I have 2 flags. So I do like picking up her sheets a la carte because I feel like I pick sheets that I really get to use, you know, the most or whatnot, and so that is definitely really nice. But I still have stuff left over to fill in the week as well. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will just come back at the end of the week and show you how it all turned out. Hey everyone, so here is how my week ended up looking. I am happy to report that I passed my exams and I am now licensed, but it was a very stressful week, and so thankfully I had, you know, a nice kit to look at while the week was going on. Also got to meet my niece, so all in all it was a really awesome vacation, you know, after my test, even though the first part of the week was a little bit stressful. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll just catch you in the next video. Bye now.